My name is Emily Carter, I'm 34 years old, and last Christmas Eve in Manchester I stood in my parents' living room watching my sister Rachel's children tear through expensive gifts like it was a competition, iPads, branded sneakers, and even a custom bicycle with her daughter's name engraved, while my 8-year-old daughter Sophie sat quietly on the carpet holding a small plastic bag from a pharmacy with a $5 coloring book inside, the price sticker still clearly visible. She looked up at me with innocent eyes and whispered, "Mom, did I do something wrong?" And in that moment my heart shattered because I knew this wasn't just about one gift, it was years of quiet neglect building up. Ever since my husband Daniel passed away 3 years ago, my parents slowly drifted away, their weekly calls stopped. They forgot Sophie's birthdays more than once, yet they never missed a single celebration for Rachel's kids. And even weeks before Christmas my mother had only called to give me instructions about what to bring instead of asking how we were doing, which had become painfully normal. That night, as everyone laughed, filmed, and celebrated around the tree, my daughter sat unnoticed, and I realized I could no longer stay silent, so I picked her up, grabbed our coats, and walked out without creating a scene but with a decision forming inside me. And 2 days later when I tried to talk to my parents, they dismissed my feelings, saying I was overreacting and that money doesn't measure love, but their actions had already said everything, so for the first time in my life I chose not to stay quiet and sent a simple email to the whole family with 2 pictures side by side, one showing the expensive gifts Rachel's children received and the other showing the $5 coloring book. And I asked just one question, is this what family looks like? And that one question shifted everything. Some relatives finally spoke up, some stayed silent, and some tried to defend the situation. But for the first time the truth could not be ignored. After that, I stopped making the long trips to a place where my daughter felt invisible and instead focused on building a better environment for her. I enrolled Sophie in an art class because drawing was her passion, and there she began to shine. People appreciated her creativity, a relative even gifted her professional art supplies, and slowly I saw her confidence return as she started to feel seen and valued in ways she never had before. And over time even my parents began to realize their mistake and make small efforts to reconnect, not perfectly but genuinely. Looking back, I understand that the issue was never the price of the gift but the effort and thought behind it, because a small gift given with love means everything, while a careless one reveals the truth. And the biggest lesson I learned is this: silence does not protect relationships, it protects unfairness, and if you keep staying quiet, your child may grow up believing they deserve less. But the moment you stand up for them, you teach them something far more valuable than any expensive present. That they matter, they are enough, and they should never accept anything less than real love, respect, and attention.